Well, amidst escalating border tensions between India and China, 5 people from Upper Subansiri district in Arunachal Pradesh have reportedly been abducted by China's People's Liberation Army. Well, the 5 abducted persons belong to the Tagin community and were abducted from the jungles near Nacho, bordering China, while they were out hunting. According to media reports from the frontier state, this was informed by one of the relatives of the abducted persons. The villagers who have reportedly been abducted are Toch Singkam, Prasad Ringling, Dongtu Ebiya, Tanu and Ngaru Diri. Well, 2 other villagers who had also accompanied the abducted persons managed to escape and later narrated the incident to the locals. However, the relatives reportedly have not yet made any communication with the army regarding the incident. The relatives of the victims are on their way to Nacho to discuss with the army officials and ascertain the incident. Meanwhile, the family members and relatives have reportedly appealed to the authorities to take serious note of the incident and initiate steps to bring the 5 back to the country. Yes, viewers, indeed a big story at this point in time, as amidst the border tensions escalating between India and China, 5 people from the Upper Subansiri district in frontier state Arunachal Pradesh have reportedly been abducted by China's People's Liberation Army. The 5 abducted persons belong to the Tagin community and were abducted from the jungles near Nacho, bordering China, while they were reportedly out hunting. According to media reports from the frontier state, this was informed by one of the relatives of the abducted persons. The villagers who have been reportedly abducted are Toch Singkam, Prasad Ringling, Dongtu Ebiya, Tanu and Ngaru Diri. Well, 2 other villagers who had accompanied the abducted persons managed to escape and later narrated the entire incident to the locals. However, the relatives reportedly have not yet made any communication with the army regarding this incident. The relatives of the victims are on their way to Nacho to discuss with the army officials and ascertain the incident. Meanwhile, the family members and relatives have reportedly appealed to the authorities to take serious note of the incident and initiate steps to bring the 5 back to the country. And meanwhile, Arunachal Pradesh Home Minister Baman Felix has informed your channel Northeast Live that the state government is aware of the development of reports of 5 villagers being abducted by the China's People's Liberation Army troopers from Nacho, bordering China. Speaking to Editor-in-Chief Wazir Hussain over the phone, Arunachal Home Minister Baman Felix said that the state government is taking up the matter with the army, other relevant authorities, and are trying to ascertain the exact details of the matter. Listen in.
Mr. Felix, as the Home Minister, are you aware that 5 people from Arunachal Pradesh has been abducted by the Chinese PLA?
I am very much aware of, but I am not going to. I think I will be not able to divulge you the entire procedure. Now we are still ascertaining, because the places where the occurrence happened is almost there is no communication.
Okay,
but we are aware of it.
Okay, so that means the state government is taking up the matter with the army and other relevant authorities, right?
Yes. We are taking. We are trying to ascertain what exactly happened.
Yeah. Okay. But what assurance can you give to the people? Can you tell the people that state government is on the job and there is nothing to worry?
Please let us work it out. Please, आप लोग को न्यूज़ बनाने का तरह मत. हम लोग का मेन कंसर्न है कि लोगों को
this is a big development. This is a big development. You are the Home Minister, therefore I am asking you.
No, you are asking is all right. But it is we have to work it out now.
Yeah. So you are saying that you are working on it, right?
Yes, we are working on it.
Okay, Mr. Felix. Thank you.
Right, viewers, so that was, of course, the Home Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Baman Felix, speaking exclusively to the editor-in-chief of our channel, Wasbir Hussain. Of course, we are currently awaiting an official confirmation regarding this big sensational news that is coming. And to give us more details, I am being joined now over the phone by Lok Sabha MP from Arunachal Pradesh, Tapir Gaon. Well, first of all, sir, welcome to the show. Thank you for giving us your time. This is indeed a big sensational development as we're tracking it. Of course, official confirmation is yet to be received. So my first question, sir, to you at this point in time, is there any sort of way that you can verify these reports that are coming out of Arunachal at this point in time?
You hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Please carry on.
Yeah, the story is true. On 3rd September, 5 youth of Upper Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh belongs to Tagin tribe. They have been abducted by PLA in the under Indian territory below McMahon line from inside Arunachal Pradesh. It is confirmed.
All right, sir. So you can actually confirm this development at this point in time that indeed 5 persons have been abducted by China's People's Liberation Army. Am I understanding you clear, sir?
Yeah, that is true. 5 person has been abducted by PLA.
Right.
Below McMahon line, very much inside from Indian territory. The definite kilometer is not yet confirmed because it's Himalaya and the jungle. So abduction is 100% confirmed. We'll get detail in the letter, and I'll convey it to you also. And the abduction is confirmed by PLA. Now, everyone is in war footing from the government, and maybe I could not contact the army and other paramilitary personnel. I am also on the way to Itanagar, but everyone is on war footing for immediate rescue of that 5 persons abducted by the PLA from Indian territory. Everyone is engaged for rescue of the 5 citizens of Indian.
Right. Well, Mr. Tapigao, seeing as how the situation is at this point in time, you know, with the border tensions with India, with China escalating with every passing day, keeping that in mind, sir, how is the mood currently in Arunachal Pradesh, you know, keeping the tensions, the border tensions with China in mind?
See, we have more than 1,000 kilometers with Tibet, China. So everywhere it is very much vulnerable, because even in Dibang Valley also I am getting Chinese incursions and faced off with the Indian Army in June and July, and in other districts also. And I am getting these information from Upper Subansiri, middle of Arunachal Pradesh, and maybe in other part, because communication is very poor from the international borders. So we are unable to get. But anyway, the PLAs are doing their activities very active, and our Indian armies are also very alert. But how come this incident has happened, I could not also get confirmed, because we don't have any connectivity to the borders along the McMahon lines. Anyway, within 1 or 2 days, we will get it confirmed. But for PLA and for the Chinese,
right,
this is a wrong time, because our defense minister is having meeting with Chinese counterpart and the Russian defense ministry and all in the Moscow. But it's a wrong time for the China for doing all these activities. So that's why I always used to say, don't trust Chinese. They can do anything at any time against India.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Tapigao, for joining me at this point in time and sharing your thoughts on this big sensational development. Viewers, we have some more breaking news coming in with regards to this big sensational story that we're tracking since early this morning. Arunachal Pradesh police are currently trying to ascertain the details of the reports that we are receiving of 5 youths being abducted by China's People's Liberation Army from the jungles of Nacho bordering China. Well, this was informed by none other than Arunachal Pradesh Police Chief R.P. Upadhyaya. The Arunachal Pradesh DGP further informed that the youth went missing on the 3rd of September, but no official complaint was lodged by their family members. He further informed that he is indeed in touch with the army in this regard. Indeed, this is a big and breaking news coming in at this point in time, viewers, as we have an official statement regarding this entire scenario by the Arunachal Pradesh DGP. Well, as far as the DGP statement is concerned, the Arunachal Pradesh police are currently trying to ascertain the details of the reports that we have been receiving that 5 youths have been abducted by China's People's Liberation Army from the jungles of Nacho bordering China. Well, this was of course informed to Northeast Live by Arunachal Pradesh Police Chief R.P. Upadhyaya. The Arunachal DGP further informed that the youth went missing on the 3rd of September, but no official complaint was lodged by their family members. He also said that he is in touch with the army in this regard. And meanwhile, a Facebook post by the brother of one of the missing persons is doing the rounds in social media. In the Facebook post by Prasad Ringling, the brother of Prasad Ringling, one of the 5 abducted youths from Arunachal appealed to the state government and the centre to take immediate action to bring back the boys who have been abducted by the PLA. Meanwhile, Congress MLA from Pasighat in Arunachal, Ninong Ering, took to Twitter to express his shock over the reports that are coming in and said that a befitting reply must be given to China and the People's Liberation Army. Well, we spoke to Arunachal Pradesh MLA Ninong Ering earlier in the day. Listen in. Sir, this is indeed comes as a very big significant development. Obviously, you have been tracking this development, and of course, you also expressed a shock over the entire incident, as we have come to learn. So, sir, my first question to you at this point in time is, these reports are coming in. Of course, a final confirmation, official confirmation is yet to be received. However, as per the reports coming in, 5 persons from Nacho in Upper Subansiri district have reportedly been abducted by China's People's Liberation Army. So my question to you, sir, at this point in time, have you been able to verify this incident so far?
Yes, we have just connected with the people there, and in fact, I've already tweeted to the Honorable Prime Minister and our Chief Minister and to the Minister of Defense. I tweeted to them, and I'm writing a letter. Now, these incidents, like I said before also, that China is always, they're trying to play some games, trying to show their supremacy. Now, even just recently, they are constructing roads.
Just like previous year they had done in Upper Siang in Diri. Now they are again constructing roads to Dibang, that is in Anini also. So this is the kind of, aggression type of, that you can say technique they are making. In fact, they want to divert, Indian army towards, the Arunachal also, so that, they can have a free hand in Ladakh. So could be it is one of the policies, or another policy is that because of their own difficulties that they have in China, right, where the people are, already very much against the government. So that is one reason to divert the mindset of the people that they are doing this aggression, kind of mode they have taken up. So, like I said, that last time the incident which took place in Dapur itself, it was also from the Tagin community. Now here, Nacho also is, very unfortunate that the Chinese have done this, because that is our land, This is we have our own grazing land. They go to see methuns, or our people go there to hunt. So that does not, fishing and hunting is very common thing in Arunachal Pradesh. So it was just a normal thing that the children had gone, and suddenly they are abducted by the Chinese PLA. So that's very unfortunate, and they should not come across the Indian border. They should not cross the line of actual control, which they are doing throughout the whole eastern part of the Arunachal Pradesh.
Right, absolutely, sir. Well, sir, do you at this point in time also seek an intervention of the central government into this incident? Because, seeing as how, the relations between India and China right now can be said to be not at all at a high.
Yes. The news that we are hearing just now also, that both sides of our defense ministers have talks. Not only with the Russian counterpart, but with the Chinese counterpart. But still it is learned that, there's kind of a, Cold War between us. And our Honorable Home Minister, Shri Rajnath Singh has, our Defense Minister, Shri Rajnath Singh has, really taken a very keen note on the boundary issues. And in fact, our own army officers are also having, talks with them. And the Chinese counterpart are, always are doing the evasive policy, and which is very unfortunate. And they should be especially, we do not call this the whole international border in Arunachal Pradesh, we don't call it that international border with China, but we call it that we have boundaries with Tibet. And that is the, kind of feeling that we also have on them, on the Chinese side also, that Tibet is an occupied area of China, but we still consider Tibet as Tibet.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, sir, for joining me at this point in time.